So with us now is one of the faces of the new Republican Party and former WWE champion and WWE Hall of Famer, someone who has been putting America and, of course, Tennessee first for a very long time, Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs. Mayor, welcome back.
Thanks for having me on.
Your thoughts on the Cheneys joining the Kamala Harris train, joining the good vibes that are happening over there? What are your thoughts?
I don't think that I could put it any better than you just did in that monologue. That was really awesome, and it hit all the points. Dick Cheney calls Donald Trump a threat to democracy, but Dick Cheney was the person that lied us into a war in Iraq that ended up costing thousands and thousands of lives, trillions of dollars, destabilized the entire Middle East. Look at the way that the Afghanistan war was prosecuted. You know, we were there to get Osama bin Laden, and then it turned into 20 years of just no one even knows at the end what the goal of the whole thing was. So if you were to ask me who the most destructive people in our country are, Dick and Liz Cheney have to be among them. As you said, they do not represent the every person. They represent the elites of this country, the people whose sons and daughters don't fight the wars that they so gladly get us into, whose people end up don't paying the bills. They end up making a lot of money off of it because they're in tight with the defense contractors, as my friend Congressman Tiburcia calls them, the war pimps. So I think you hit it on the head, and I think it's wonderful to see the Republican Party moving away from the neocon influence and becoming the party of America First foreign policy.
It's good riddance, honestly. Good riddance. Let them leave. You know, love it or leave it. Get out of here. But at the same time, as these people depart, you alluded to this, and you are kind of this new, you're amongst the ranks of this new face of the Republican Party. What does that look like going into a Trump White House and beyond? How does this change affect the Republican Party going into campaigns, going into the presidential elections? Where are we?
Well, certainly there are a number of dynamics here at play. I do think that the Democrat and Republican Party have really switched places as far as the perception. You know, for many, many years, obviously the Democrats were seen as the party of the every person, whereas Republicans were the party of the wealthy and the business class. And that's completely switched now. And you can see that the Democrats are really only interested in the elites and what they say, what they do, as how much money we can make from this or that from government program. Obviously, the biggest government program is war. And then you look at what the Republicans are doing on the other side. And now we're the party that appeals to the average working class person out there because we share those values of hard work and really minding our own business around the world. And certainly the importance of our men and women in uniform. You know, the best way we can support our troops is not to send them into stupid wars where they get killed, but to keep them out of harm's way as much as possible and to only use them as a last resort in defense of this country. So those are certainly things from a foreign policy perspective that I think I'm really excited about. Of course, you'll have a lot in the media. Oh, my goodness, the rest of the world, who's going to protect this and who's going to do that? America can still be involved. Obviously, and we should be. The world is a safer place when America is a strong country. One of the issues that we have here, though, in our country is we got $35.5 trillion in national debt. We can't help anybody out anymore because we can't even pay our own bills. So you can see where this entire foreign policy of these endless wars for decades have completely drained our treasury. You know, obviously, you can't put a price tag on the lives that have been lost.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.